for you, man. I'll stay for a minute, but then I gotta be going.
I understand.
Man, Smoke a Lot opened up to me like I was Barbara Walters. It was ridiculous. He told me about his lawyer.
He had sex with my mama. Why?
His spirituality.
God, if you let it in hell.
His bad back.
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
His love life.
I'm impotent, man. Get away from me, bitch.
I mean, talk about a guy with problems.
Tough break.
I can't take it no more.
Yes, Lord, as of now, we have 6 locations throughout the greater metropolitan area.
The Lord is slashing prices and all sin must go. Just dial 1-800-SIN-A-LOT for the franchise nearest you. We even have a drive-through window. Can I take your order, Reverend?
Yes, I'd like some forgiveness, please.
Would you like a hot apple pie with that?
Whatever, I do what I want.
You really think you stand a chance against an A-lister, bro? Some competition you are.
Ah, heck, Maria. I need to ask you something. Do you want to do this marriage thing with me?
Aww, isn't that sweet? Oh, my love, the answer is yes.
Boom! Congratulations.
Don't you turn against me?
I don't know you anymore. You're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
Unleash the fury!
Such an honor to be here. Like,
Pure Fury
saved my life. Like, I know that
Deserves a song.
I thought you'd never ask.
You gotta reach right out and love each other. Never push or shove another unless you're angered by something that they've said, and then feel free to kick them till they're dead.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, let me go ahead and, acknowledge this stuff real quick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, right. See, right here is where I read and then left off. Of course, right before everybody starts telling me I'm muted. Yep. I figured once I took myself off mute, you'd be able to hear me. So anyways, I guess let's take it from the top. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Xtra Fury. From time to time, I'm Pure Fury. I have things that I don't get to. I forget about. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe the picture didn't get sent. Who knows? The point is, sometimes I like to try and play catch up if I have the time. And I don't really have the time, but I decided to do it anyways. Please excuse me. I'm very exhausted. Yeah. Shit, one of the things I forgot to rant about was on my thumbnail for Pure Rant Fury. Just completely forgot. Yeah, and then I was like watching it back, just checking on things. I was like, you know what? I don't think I actually mentioned that particular person. So I guess we'll just get right into it. I don't have anything nice to say tonight. I'm going to go through the chat real quick, say hi to everybody. I'm going to get this shit out, see where we go from there. Yeah, good times. Papa Trip, what's up? How you doing? You know, everyone needs a little extra fury in their lives. Hell yeah, man. Extra fury for dead ass. Rob Claxon, what's up? What's up? What's up, Rant fam? And this extra crispy fury, it may even be 20 times crispy. Oh, that's fucking extra crispy. All right. I was saying hi to Papa Trip. What's up, Smokey? Would you like your extra fury on the side or on top of your Pure Rant Fury? Well, that's up to you. I feel like that's more of a personal thing. Clinton Cliff in the house. What up, my friend? How you doing? Anthony? Oh, shit. Yep. Oh, by the way, Cliff, man, thanks again. I know I've said thank you for like 20 times or whatever, but I appreciate you bringing me on last night. That was good times. Anthony, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Mayo, what is up, my friend? I miss Pure Rant Fury on the weekends. Let's hear these extra rants. Yeah, we're going to hear them all right. Horace 66 in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, Will? It's good to see you. Britt's Bricks. What's up, Brittany? How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. What is going on, Andre? It's like the hot sauce in your mama's purse. You need a little fury wherever you go. Yeah, I agree. You know, I was trying to decide if I should actually say this or not. I was talking to somebody close to me, and they were, it reminded me of like a conversation I had with my dad. Yeah, and they were talking about like, well, and this isn't somebody like a subscriber or like a Pure Rant Fury fan or anything like that, they just know me in real life. But yeah, they were bringing up like, well, maybe, because I was telling them, I was like, man, like I was talking about the taxes being raised, and I was like, man, shit's fucking bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Like, well, maybe you should think about going and talking to somebody about it, that way you won't be so mad. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm like a Sith, man. I feed on that shit. That's good to see you, Dre. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Britt. Yeah, I wasn't going to play an intro for Xtra Fury, actually, but I just needed a few minutes to kind of gather myself. But I appreciate it, as always. Oh, yeah, here we go with the muted. Coop, it's good to see you, my friend. Coop with the black bar over your eyes, man. You kill me. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Coop. It's good to see you, man. God, it's still bullshit what happened to your fucking account. All right, guys. Let's get into it. That's what she said. Papa Trip, did I say hi? I think I said hi right at the beginning, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get these pictures up. We'll start off with a meme. I generally like to start off with memes. Kind of gets the mood flowing. Yes, please tell me, why would someone watch TV with subtitles? This was actually a while back. I kept forgetting to show it. But me personally, speaking of subtitles, I like to watch foreign movies with subtitles for two reasons. One, I think that you get more depth from the dialogue because it's more accurate. Man, you start getting like, American subtitles. It's just like, oh my God, dude. It's not just fucking. But yeah, this is a little more important, because he's deaf. Asshole. Lauren, what's up? I was like, I think somebody's new out there. All right, guys. All right, let's get back into it. That was our meme. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. All right, we're going to start off with Bricklink. Oh, hi, you're talking about Bricklink again? Fuck yeah, man. And again and again. Again and again. Guess who's not dropping this? At the very least, until maybe... No, I probably still wouldn't drop it, but I would at least not rant about it as much if we at least got some answers, like some solid answers. Now, I did want to point out something, though, because, I was looking at the map, and I saw another map for about land and lug and all that, and I was like, wow, I wonder what these people think. I wonder if these people have voiced their opinions about it, which I'm sure maybe some or a lot of them have. I'm not 100% sure. But I was like, yeah, we can have lugs and land members, and we can sell you our stuff, but you can't get on Bricklink. It's fucking bullshit. All right, the next rant. This is something just, it's silly, stupid, petty, but I still was like, what the fuck? So this skit here, this reel of this lady who dresses like this Mona Lisa painting, right? And don't get me wrong, it's funny. It's funny, and she did a great job, right? That's not really my issue. So she dresses up, and then she gets inside of the fridge and closes the door. And then we see, 2 hours later, and then we see her husband. Oh, look at me, blah, blah, blah. So, and then he opens the fridge and she like scares him or whatever. But the point I'm making is like, dude, if you've been there for 2 fucking hours, you'd be dead. Like that's a sealed. I don't know, man. I was just like, come on, man. All right. Next rant. This is just a little add-on to my rant from last Friday. I was ranting about Erica Kirk, and this fucking world tour she's going on right now. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, yeah, I really hope my wife doesn't celebrate for 4 months after I die. Look, man, I just think this shit's weird. I just think it's weird. One of my friends was telling me that it's because like she's running, like she's like doing business or something, like running the show or something like. I don't know, man. I don't care. I just think it's weird. It's weird to have fireworks and sparkly outfits and going on a tour, and I don't know. I think you should just stay home with your kids. But that's just me. All right, moving on. Let's head to the comment section, everybody, and see what the experts say. These fucking people. So, all right, this next comment I'm about to show you, I showed you some of the other comments on Pure Ant Fury. But the first comment, I must have not sent it to myself or something, so I thought I'd go ahead and show it here. So this is what started when I posted something really nice. And the irony of this is coming from a guy who rages on random people just trying to have fun every week. Where is your empathy? And look, whether or not this is somebody that has watched a lot of Pure Ant Furies and is just upset, or is just heard or seen clips or whatever and hasn't really watched it enough to understand, a little bit more about what Pure Ant Fury is. I can't tell you how easy it is for me to just be like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I just think it's funny Like, look, I've said it a billion times. Purient Fury is my corner of the internet where I fucking talk shit, whatever, rant, go nuts, act nonsensical, whatever the fuck. Okay. This is what I do here. And if anybody wants to come here and rant with me, laugh at me being a dumbass, channel your fucking rage within me as well, whatever the fuck, I welcome you with open arms. We all like to have fun, kick it, you know, not have a giant stick shoved up our ass. But if you don't like any of that, just go fuck off. Because the thing that I don't do is take my opinions to others. I ran here. People want to watch. They can sit in the fucking field and watch, man. You don't want to watch? Again, go fuck off. But why the fuck does this person think I give any shits about what they fucking think? See, that's what a lot of people don't seem to understand. There's a difference between me talking shit over here. I can't help it if any of your fucking tattletale bullshit friends go tell you, oh, I've said this about you, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, that ain't going to stop me from talking my fucking shit. But there's a difference for me over here talking shit and then bringing it to you. Because I don't think you give a fuck what I think. So it just always blows my mind. And I get comments, don't get me wrong, but like, there's a lot of my friends out there. Maybe some of you watching, I don't know, I can't see the chat right now. Just bombarded with dumbass fucking shit like this. People trying to tell you how to run your channel, how to make videos. Fucking blah, blah, blah. Look at me. I'm important. I know more than you. Blah, blah, blah. I've got more morals than you. People make me fucking sick, man. So anyways, yeah, I guess because I have Purient Fury, I have no empathy. Fucking stupid ass. All right, guys. Actually, before we even get to this, I don't know why my pictures are acting so weird, man. Let's check on the comments, see how y'all doing, see what's going on. That's why I didn't see you on my stream. Sleep is real. Dude, sleep is very real. I actually wanted to go to sleep tonight. I put in a 13-hour fucking work day today, man. Excuse me. Which I don't like. The days of me working myself to the fucking goddamn ground. Yeah. I'm not doing that dumb shit no more. If I don't have to. Like, I'm all about 40 fucking hours. You know what I mean? But yeah. It's like, yeah, man. Get up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. Get ready. You know, like, leave a little after 6. Get home fucking basically about 7 o'clock. Eat some dinner. If I can get a shower. It's fuck, go to sleep. Do it all over again. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that, man? I'm like, I got fans out there. I gotta entertain. I mean, Wu-Tang. Oh. Yeah, Wu-Tang. Killer Bees. Woo-soo. Oh. Yeah, I know, right? All right, what are you guys talking about? Oh, Coop. Yeah, I know, brother. Fucking, you should pull some mutiny. Lego Longoria in the house. What's up, everyone? Hit that like button. Do it for Lego Longoria. He would appreciate it. Also, go sub to his channel. Yeah, some really groovy streams going on. Oh, well, last comment before we get back to it. Hey, Brick, I'm more important than you. I'm smarter and better. No, I know you're just playing, dude. You know, many reasons why people enjoy the stream. And I don't give a fuck if it sounds egotistical. I'm just stating facts. You know, I mean, if only a couple people like the stream, you know, I might still do it just because I like fucking ranting and shit. But maybe I wouldn't take it as seriously or do it as much or make intros the way I do. You know what I mean? But it's not that. It's a lot more than that. So I'm like, that must mean something. It must not just be me. And I think about it and I'm like, look, I always say the happy, warm and fuzzy streams and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? It's fine. Those are good. You know? Like we need stuff like that, right? And I'm not even talking about just like happy shit. I'm talking about like non-controversial, I guess. Which I still to this day don't understand how my shit's even remotely controversial, but whatever. But yeah, these people with their fucking high horse. All right, here we go. So I'm going to get into more of this on Friday night. This whole fucking, what the fuck is it called, man? Like play something. I don't know, man. Like fucking Skynet Lego. All right. Before I like I said, I'll get more into it on Friday, but I'll say a couple things. Obviously, and I really feel like this should go with most of you as well. This is clear fuckingly not designed for us. Unless you literally are going to go to your friend's house and stay and ask to see their mom if you could stay the fucking night and play with these with your friend going pew, pew, pew. And look, if you're a grown adult and you do that, I'm probably going to make fun of you, but you go ahead and still do it. Don't listen to me. So just getting that out of the way, this is definitely not something made for me. And don't let my age fool you. If you're above fucking 10, it's not made for you either. Unless you're Ryan and you're doing it for fucking... You're doing it for collection purposes, content purposes, and business purposes. And yeah, sorry, M&R gets a pass. I would say some land members, but they didn't buy it. So, look, I think it's going to flop. I think there might be some intrigue, maybe some buzz. You guys, I just don't think it's gonna look. I mean, if at best, it's gonna be like a play feature on a fucking Lego set that you bought a fucking, I don't know, 6 months ago. It was really cool for 5 fucking minutes, and then you're like, all right. I'm glad I paid an extra $100 for that fucking, for those wheels to spin. Or I'm glad. Hold on a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm glad I paid an extra $100 for those wings to fly. Because you know what? I just feel like it's not working in 2026. Okay. So it's whatever. But man, some of those prices, dude. Some of those prices. And please tell me how much it cost to make that fucking brick. Even it comes with the charging pad. Dude, you can go buy a charging pad at fucking Walmart for fucking what? A couple dollars? So yeah, good luck with that Lego. And look, we're gonna read some comments. Because like I said, I'll get more into this on Friday, but we're gonna read some comments that I'd seen. I thought were very, very interesting. And a good variety of some. I think some of the comments were pretty petty. Other ones I thought were pretty spot on. So let's check it out. All right. Underwhelmed so far. If you want your toys to make sounds and your minifigures to speak, invite a friend over. There you go. Right? I'm sure some people will want these, but it's not me. Just look at it just looks like a pointless gimmick to justify more price increases. I don't think they need that to justify more price increases. They don't need anything to justify more price increases because they don't justify fucking price increases. They just do it. And then every time we're like, man, what's going on? Like, what? Fucking suck my balls. However, pointless gimmick. And I know some people might be like, Hive, you're being a little harsh. It's inventive. It's different. The kids will love it. Are the parents going to love it? Because God damn, them prices are hell. But no, look. The reason I pointed this out, this pointless gimmick comment, is because, dude, is Lego going to like lose itself? I know that sounds a little, making a mountain out of a molehill kind of comment with this, but it seems like they're trying so hard sometimes to be not what they are. And not to mention, let's not forget about imagination. Oh, wait, there were some other comments. Hold on that. First, I found a way to make a $15 set 30, then 60. Finally, a $15 set that's priced at $140 fucking dollars because of a brick that actually limits imagination. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They're like, how do we get a fifth? How do we skip the 30 and the 60 and even 100 with the $15 set? Because really, guys, how much do you think it truly costs them to make these sets? I don't know. To be quite honest, I thought the showing part was actually pretty strong. For fuck's sake, kids don't need tech. It ruins their lives. This is, I think, a relevant comment. I mean, really, it's almost like leave technology out of it. Because there are, I've seen a lot of like questions that are very legitimate. Like, how long do the batteries last? If they go out, do you get a replacement? Like, there's a lot of interesting questions like that I did see. Oh yeah, here it is right here. How long does the battery life last? Let's see here. Is this how Lego plans to differentiate I can't talk itself from the Chinese brands undercutting them? Who knows? It's a play toy idea at an AFOL price. That is a wicked comment. It's a play toy idea at an AFOL price. Man, it reminds me so much of when I made that video about like the rise of, I can't remember if it was the rise or fall of Lego that I made. I mean, I made them both. I made a rise and a fall of Lego video, but I can't remember which similar comment I had in there about that. But yeah, looks like R2 can turn its head now. Yeah. Underwhelmed so far. If you want your, oh yeah, okay. So we already saw that comment. All right. Next is this. Actually, let me see what you guys got to say about that. I'm curious what you guys think about, this whole fucking this crazy gadget for you youngsters. Did I trigger anybody when I talked about there for 10 years and younger? Or Ryan? I said Ryan gets a pass. Where are we at? More set images should be out before Friday. By the way, everybody goes Coop. Is it Get Cooped? which is the one that you want people to? I mean, you probably want people to sub to both, but like I can't remember which one is for like the leaks and stuff. Because I want to tell everybody, put a link if you want. Put a link in there. You're a moderator. So if you guys want like on the fly stuff, definitely go follow Get Cooped or Coop. I'm not really sure which one. Yeah. So I guess there goes my play date at Hives. Shit, what was that referring to? Man, it sucks I can't see the comments when I'm sharing the screen. It just really, really sucks. Sorry, I'm not like a normal person. I can't just sneeze like twice. I have to sneeze like 5 to 7 times. It fucking sucks. And gimmicks are for kids, but kids were fine with the system. Well, and here's something else that really needs to be addressed about the kids part. Okay. And I feel like it's important. I feel like most of us that are at least probably Gen Z too, to a point, but definitely millennial and up, right? When we had birthdays or Christmas or whatever, if we were lucky enough, even if your parents didn't make a lot of money, sometimes they'd save, put something on. My mom used to put stuff on layaway, or if you just had a family that had money, right? But you would get like one big Christmas gift or one big birthday gift or something, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of like what those are. Dude, $150, man, for that little ass fucking Emperor's Throne Room. $100 for that X-Wing. So I'm like, if a parent's going to spend a lot of, look, I was a parent. I didn't have crazy money to spend on the kid, you know what I mean? But like we would buy usually one thing that cost a good amount of money. And I'm just like, yeah, if my parents would have handed me one of those sets when I was a kid, and you guys leave inflation the fuck out of this, but if they would have handed me one of those sets when I was a kid, and that was the big gift, right? Because it's $150. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't be grateful, but I'd be looking at like this is the big gift. What is it? 3 fucking figs? I don't know. Maybe it's more than 3. I don't know. But like, so gimmick, while I agree, but a gimmick should be something that's not $150 for a kid, a toy. And I just feel like, please correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like if we, and I say we as a general, I'm sure there's an exception to the rule, but if we would get bored of a gimmick in like 5 minutes or something, you know what I mean? Like, how long do you think it's going to last for a little kid that's addicted to a fucking iPhone? You know what I mean? And I just feel like a lot of parents are going to look at that, man, and be like, they might be happy for 5 minutes, but I don't know. Like this other one that's not as expensive and looks a lot fuller, more figs would probably be more worth it. I don't know. So, I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm not sure what you guys think. Flappy Hand Hive was peak, but that was Broken Wings Hive. Yeah. So take these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. I don't know why I always thought Mr. Mister was a really great band name. Mm-hmm. Mike, the Fury Offline. I know. Something else eventually. Brett. Oh shit. That's diabolical. That is fucking diabolical. And I could see that. Look, I'm not an expert like economists. I don't even know why I said that. I'm not even any kind of economist. But I do know inflation does keep rising. Overall inflation for how we get money, and due to that, companies, corporations, they have to keep those quarterly profits in the green, not the black, not the red, and the green. So you have to continuously, dude, and I never quite figured this out, man, until I started getting older. But yeah, you got to continuously figure out ways to keep saving money. Either keep making more money or figure out ways to cut and save money to essentially make more money. You know what I mean? Some cut staff, some merge with other companies or liquidate companies. Shrinkflation is a big motherfucking thing all over the place. We've seen it with Lego. But I've often brought up about, like, if you, the biggest example is, like, you look at a cereal box. Looks the same in the front. You turn that bitch around, man. They used to be thick. Now they're like this thin. So, yeah, I can see one day Lego's like, maybe we'll just get a sponsor. I mean, I guess they kind of, look, I know you would call it a collab, but maybe they kind of have already. Because think about all the IPs, right? I was just thinking of F1. Who do you think that collab benefits more? F1 or Lego? That's actually a really good question. Do you think F1 is pulling in more fans of Lego? Or do you think Lego's pulling in more fans of F1? I would say Lego's pulling in more fans of F1 because of all the Lego sets. But I would also say, like, F1 is probably making some fans. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not doing that again. All right, let's get through this, man. We can. My mouth makes better sound effects than them damn bricks. That's another thing, man. So I wasn't going to get too much into this. I'll have to rehash. So sorry, everybody. We're going to rehash a lot of this on Friday. But, like, okay, I am curious. The Mario bricks, right? There's a tile. It's got to scan, the fucking barcode. And then you put Mario or whoever the fuck over the barcode. And he fucking talks and his eyes go, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Or what the fuck ever. So I know there's probably some differences, obviously, with this thing, clearly. But I just feel like, and again, I'll eat my words if I'm wrong about this, but I feel like this Lego brick has come out and everybody's acting like it's some wondrous piece of technology, man. It's like never fucking been seen before. Or like, holy shit balls, It's like, I'm just kind of, what? Like, isn't your Mario stuff similar to that already? I mean, and it's not even like cool fucking technology shit like the fucking robotic stuff, or what was it, like Mindstorm, or I can't remember what it was called, right? Does this mean there's no more pew pew pew? Like, kids aren't gonna go pew 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 anymore? Because you got a fucking brick that makes all the sounds for you. Fucking, you know what, man? Look, I just feel like this is making more and more things like this, making people complicit and dumb. I know. You're like, Hive, you're talking about kids playing with toys, man. They're not dumb. Well, you don't know that. They could be fucking stupid as shit, but that's not the point. The point is, I don't know my wife's phone number. Isn't that wild? I know, like, I don't know, first 3 to 4 digits or whatever. But I never have to fucking dial it. There's a button that says wife. Like, there's all kinds of shit like that I get. There's things that are very good, you know, for medicine and like science and stuff. But I'm like, more and more, I'm like, are we gonna just be at that point where we're like those people in fucking Wall-E? Just floating around everywhere. Oh, there's my $150 Lego set. No more pew pew pew. I don't know. If you step on it, will it hurt as much since it does a little jingle for you? You fucking screaming in pain and just like, fuck you. Where we at? I know I saw some people jump in. I swear I thought I saw them. I'm just not at the bottom of the chat yet. Who's it? LL, that's right. I forgot Lego Longoria is LL Cool J. LL Cool A. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. Brick scene in the house. The technology itself is kind of cool, but when you put it in an overpriced Lego set, it simply isn't going to do well, in my opinion. I mean, look. We haven't seen what the Star Wars ones sound like yet, right? If the Star Wars ones sound better, it doesn't matter. No, I'm sorry. Look, there's a lot of stuff that could be really fucking cool. It doesn't mean you need to fucking make it. It might cost too much. It might not be worth it. It might sound cool on paper, but not on fucking, you know, design or production. So I don't know, but we'll see how cool it is. We'll see if this is one of the other a cajillion fucking technology things that Lego likes to get themselves into. I mean, you think that the dancing one, the music one, because I'm not talking about Dreams. I'm not talking about Hidden Side. What was the music one? Not Dance Dance Revolution. Video, right? Wasn't it called Video? I thought that one would have definitely taken off, right? Can't wait to see the AliExpress version. you know they're gonna do it. So that was something else I did see someone ask about, like if it was possible or something, or in the future, like you could upload your own stuff. I would doubt they would do that. And I'm gonna be very conspiracy theory about this right now. It's just the first thing that popped in my head is they allow you to upload whatever you want onto the brick, and then you make videos of brick saying like fucking pop that pussy to fucking 2 Life Crew or some shit. And Lego's like, oh God, what the yeah, look, now because I know what you mean by it looks cheap, and I agree. It just looks like some fucking 25-cent thing you'd make in fucking China, you know? But they did make it look cosmetically nice. Because yeah, it looks nice with the design and the little lights in it and whatever. Yeah, man, Rich, I hope you're doing good, brother. Hope you're doing good. I miss you. I know we keep talking about chatting. Just I fucking work all fucking week, man, and then try and do stuff with the channel. And then I swear, anytime I get any like non-work time, like I've had a list of projects I've been doing around the house. I was painting. There was some plumbing stuff I was doing. There's a light in the back that I need to replace. All the outside outlets, you know, she wants me to replace them, so I'm going to replace them. Just a bunch of shit. I feel like it benefits Lego more than F1, but I just don't know. F1 is huge and around. So what does that mean? Is like it benefits Lego more? I feel like that's where we probably all tend to go. Mindstorm, yeah. Big Nate, what's up? It's the brick the Terminators were waiting for, right? Activate Skynet. That'd be crazy. Best tech they ever used in Lego was Mindstorms. I think so too, man. But I think this is what I think. I think Mindstorm and that type of stuff, maybe even like all the other digital things that they've done, but definitely I would say Mindstorm and everything it's more of a niche thing. Because even when you get down to like being a nerd, I feel like most of us usually tend to be nerds towards like pop culture stuff. You know what I mean? That's nerd on a different level, man. That's like Revenge of the Nerds type stuff. And I know that might sound mean, but I don't give a fuck. I'm generalizing. But it's not enough, I think, for Lego to think it's worth it to produce it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. Because it is rad shit. But clearly, if it was selling like fucking hotcakes, like Star Wars sets and Harry Potter sets, they'd still be on the shelves. So, is this going to last? I mean, look, you would think that Lego, being a multi-billion-dollar company, man, would have people that study this stuff. Is it worth it? But then I think about all the dumb shit that they've done throughout the years. Whether it's misspelling something, then fixing it, and then still fucking something else up on a goddamn sticker. Like, why? If you had a sticker, or was it a print? Whether it was a print, I don't fucking know. Don't care. But you misspell not something like hypoglycemic. You misspell boldly. How the fuck that happens is beyond me. And I don't give a shit when people are like, oh, everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, well, again, I will repeat myself. Multi-billion-dollar company, fucking spell check. Have more than 2 people fucking look at it before it goes into production for whatever, hundreds of thousands of fucking toys or some shit. All right, so then you fix it, but you change something else. Dude, it's so fucking embarrassing. I don't know how to put my words and rant the right way for it. Because it's almost like looking at like a mentally ill child. You feel bad for them. Then, should I bring up the Osprey? Or how about, you guys remember that city set that we all got to see? It looked really rad. The burglar hangout or something. And had the bomb on top. It's frustrating, man. Because sometimes I feel like Lego. Imagine somebody. You're not really friends with them, but somebody that's really intelligent. Just like a genius, right? And maybe you play some chess with them. And they fucking smoke your ass. Yeah, but instead of being a good sport about it, they act pretentious and better than you. And then it's almost like you've known them for a while, and then you just started like huffing gasoline fumes. And just getting really dumb and stupid. And just like, and they're rich. They're rich. I forgot to mention they're extremely rich. And they're just spreading money around. You know what I mean? But they did something really cool, so everybody fucking loves them. Blah, blah. Hey, what's up, Collector? How you doing? Good thing I've never had a chance to be in land because I'd be fighting demons. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I personally think, and look, nobody has said this to me because I talked to a bunch of land members. Nobody said this, but I just feel like just observing things and my own personal opinion on how things are kind of going. I think there's a lot of them that there's first of all, there's no like malicious intent. I think a lot of them love Lego. They love, you know, what they do and stuff, and that's beautiful. It's great. Obviously, that's fine. I just think some of them are getting frustrated with you know, a lot of stuff that we get frustrated with, and I think that a lot of them, you know, and I can't imagine, like, it's hard to try and defend stuff as much as you can, you know what I mean? But that's why there are a lot of them that are vocal, you know, about like, yeah, don't buy it at this price. Wait till it goes on sale, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, Cliff, what's up? Whoop. How you doing, brother? Wait, did I say? I thought I already said hi to you. I can't remember if I did or not. Demon hunters and smart bricks need to happen. Well, I mean, if you're going to do smart bricks, that would be a pretty good one. Shit, Britt. Actually, that would probably be, I'd probably sell like hotcakes. Video is Lego's answer to TikTok. It failed harder than the Ewoks defeated the Empire, right? By the way, I saw Coop had posted something about we're supposed to possibly, well, not possibly, we're going to get an Ewok village. I think it was 100. It was either 150 or 180, but I want to say it was 150. I'm very curious what this is going to look like. Because, yeah, everybody knows I fucking can't stand Ewoks. And believe me, I might keep one, but I'll sell them. I don't want no Ewoks. I don't want no damn Ewoks in this house. But I'm very curious because if it looks good, I'm definitely want to get it. Yeah, obviously, look good in the forest. We'll see. We'll see. What are you saying? The brick makes the sets make things look terrible. Sound bricks and light bricks are enough. But even like light bricks, man. I'm sure there's more, but there's two sets in particular I can remember that utilizes a light brick. And I use that word utilize lightly. One was, oh, it's too dark back there. You can't see, but the barn door. Because, you know, in the eye, it's got the light brick behind it. The other one was the hospital set. But here's the thing, guys, and this is a constant thing that I bring up. And I understand the tug of war about it. And the thing I bring up is a playset cool? Sure. Is a light brick cool? Sure. You know, for like, again, 5 fucking minutes. Any play feature I've had on anything, except for the only exception is the lighthouse. Because when the ocean used to be like in this area or whatever, and I have the lighthouse in view of the camera, yeah, I turn it on. So I give exception to lighthouse. If I'm a hypocrite about it, so fucking be it. But everything else, man, yeah, when I built it, cool. That's it. Fucking. So is it worth the extra money for these things? Just to have, I guess. You know, that's why the fucking Doom set fucking thing became a thing. Because I was like, is it cool that they can flap its wings? Sure. You know what I mean? Do I fucking care? No. Because after I build it, which I haven't because I don't own it, but yeah, I'd flap its wings. Oh, cool. That's awesome. It was artsy. Yes. What's up? What did you say, Rich? It's all good. I've been doing crap too. Still fixing the house. Oh yeah, dude. That's a long road, huh, man? Getting all that shit taken care of. Mindstorm invented creativity. Agreed. Agreed. And for those that are old enough, Mindstorm reminded me a lot of, was it Constructs? I feel like it was Constructs. Isn't that something? And this gets into an interesting discussion, possibly debate or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to break this down real quick. I'm going to kind of go through your comment. Mindstorm invited creativity. Agreed. That's the difference between Mindstorm and this fucking whatever I can't even remember what the fuck it's called. Whatever fucking talking bricks right now, right? Because Mindstorm invited creativity. You built something that was technical, whatever, robot, whatever, fucking, These things are pulling away from the imagination because they're doing it for you. Now, I get you're still flying around, you're still playing with a toy, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? But by far, yes, the Mindstorm, right? So let's say, I don't think it's going to do good, but I think it's going to flop. But let's say the talkie bricks do good. They take off. Holy shit, money's just flowing. Parents can afford it and kids fucking love it. They keep playing with it, right? I don't think it's going to happen, but why would that do good and not Mindstorm? Now, why do I think they all keep failing? Is because I think in essence, no matter what your fucking age, if you're into Lego, you're into physical bricks, building stuff. And like most of us, I think a lot of kids, if they get more than one set, you get a couple sets or whatever, you just probably start breaking them down and just building your own shit or whatever out of your own imagination. But yeah, I mean, I think that's what the essence is. And this is why, Mayo, if you're out there, I think Britt might have said the bubble wasn't going to burst either. This is why I've been kind of slowly possibly changing my mind on the bubble won't burst. There might not be really debate at all. Because one, I thought if the bubble was going to burst, it would have done it by now, or at least we've definitely seen signs of it. At $5.5 billion for half a fucking year. So we can assume they probably made 11, 12, maybe with the holidays, $13 billion. Because if I'm not mistaken, every year, man, they're breaking records. Even if it's a little bit, they're still breaking records. So that shows me that it's not about people aren't going to buy it. Because that's where I thought it was going to go. They were going to just outpace us so much that just most of us just aren't going to be able to keep up and afford it, right? Now, I think credit card debt definitely is a big culprit of that. Because, yeah, it's weird because, yeah, I have seen a lot of people. Rich is one of them. I'm one of them. We've definitely pulled back hard. So that's one reason. And the other reason is they've just got so much behind them now. Because the other reason I thought the bubble would burst is because I thought that they're parallel almost to a T with how they were fucking up before they almost went bankrupt. Just spending money on all kinds of shit, losing touch with what Lego was essentially all about, not listening to their fucking fans. Dude, they have almost 200 goddamn land members. I didn't realize it was that many. And again, I don't have nothing against the land members personally about it, but it's like, think about that. Why would Lego have that many land members? That many land members and just constant anything with communication, just Lego is seeing the numbers. Pulling up OpenAI, they want money. Yeah, AI is the next thing. I mean, look, they've used AI before. I definitely remember that Ninjago stuff. They've used the 3D printer now, like 3 times? So they're going definitely all over the place. What's up, Glenn? Clever Pick in the house. How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, as always. I still have a few other things to rant about. I'm losing track of the comments. I'm so sorry. You guys are putting out some good shit tonight, man. Sorry, I'm just kind of breezing through these comments real quick, just making sure, and then we're gonna get back to it. The bubble did burst. Unfortunately, it popped due to a new bubble growing from within itself. That's an interesting way to put that. That's a very interesting way to put that. I mean, look. It's almost complex, man, to try and explain this, because I do love Lego. I mean, that should be fucking obvious. Am I frustrated and pissed off with Lego with a bunch of different shit? Definitely. Probably more than I even fucking ran about. Because from day one, and I've said this to many people, I don't even like the premium part of it. When you tell me that a toy for children is premium and some children just aren't gonna be able to afford it, we're not talking about like a fucking drone or fucking, some crazy shit. Like, we're talking about fucking goddamn plastic bricks. And now cheap fucking technology. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just, when you're able to step back and you can kind of pull yourself away from like FOMO and everything else, like, you're like, holy shit. Yeah, of course that's a beautiful set. Is it worth $250 fucking dollars? No. Like, I can afford, like, I have a job again that pays pretty good, man. Like, I can afford to buy kind of whatever I want out of Lego. I can't spend that money for it. I feel like it's ripping me off. Now, I know a lot of people might be like, oh, well, it's worth it to me, so I don't feel like they're ripping me off. I get it. When I bought that Razor Crest for $650, yeah, somebody should have kicked me in the fucking balls before I left the Lego store. But I love that thing. And I don't regret buying it. Just like that one and that one. I don't regret buying those. I don't know. Land equals dirt, cheap advertising. It's genius, really. Yeah. And look, I can't help it. I put Lego on a different type of pedestal than other types of products and businesses and stuff like that. And I've never said that they shouldn't be able to make a lot of money. But for crying out loud, man. And it's not even just that. All the stuff that I ran about, whether people agree with me or not, it's just Lego. It just seems like Lego really rides on their fucking name a lot. Like, they can fuck up all over the place or do some fucking bullshit or even some shady shit, in my opinion, or exclude 35 fucking countries from BrickLink. And they just feel like they don't have to explain jack shit to anybody. We don't fucking, and look, technically they don't. But I'm like, that just doesn't feel like it's, one, good business, and two, treating your customers with respect. And I'll be fucking a monkey's uncle, dude, if everybody just don't eat shit up. Speaking of premium, I must remember to build my Castle Grayskull, right? Retired sets staying in profit pushes adults to buy more, keeps Lego going as well. Yeah, that's an interesting supply and demand circle that I mean, you know more about that stuff than I do, Britt. Because look, I feel like the investment side. Now, I'm not talking about maybe like stuff that's rare or maybe like, I don't know, certain expensive sets that don't really get bought and then they retire or something. Because I don't even feel like a huge portion of Lego retired sets probably go up in profit. Like, think about how many bullshit fucking Lego sets they make that are whatever, you know. But yeah, clearly stuff like modulars, UCS sets, big stuff, you know what I mean? Like that's what's really like game. I remember Speed Champions were, but the thing is I see so many people buying them up, you know, I'm like, or it just seems like it's not like there's scarcity of them or anything. So I'm just like, how, and here's the other thing is like, I need to watch that video, but like the whole thing about is Lego pricing people out on purpose to have fewer people buy more expensive sets than more people buy cheaper sets. And if that's the case, I just feel like the aftermarket would definitely not go extinct. Again, you're going to have some stuff that's just, there's going to be some people that will pay a lot for it. That's first Star Trek set. If that thing retires in a reasonable amount of time, I guarantee, that'll be one that'll go up, especially if you got the gift of purchase, right? It's just odd, but then again, look, and here's the other thing too, is Lego obviously could be different, but a lot of us have seen the bubble burst on a lot of things, baseball cards, comic books, and you know what happened before the bubble burst? As they just started getting ridiculous with comic books, it was like they kept making like 7 different covers for one comic, foil covers, this and that, you know what I mean? And people would just gobble it up and buy and buy and buy and buy and buy. And yeah, the market was doing great for a while, but then just either prices got too high or just in general, not enough people were buying comic books to fucking give a shit. And dude, look, a fucking shitty set is a shitty set. There's a lot of think about all the Star Wars sets coming out. If you like them, that's great. But me, I'm like, I don't buy them anymore. This has always been a theory. I tell people all the time. There used to be 3 categories for me, basically. There was UCS, and then before they started shrinking, you'd have whatever your $100 or so decent girthy ship, and then you have +4 or whatever, and they just put a wedge in between those. So now all these weak ass fucking sets, I'm like, man, people are really gonna want to pay good money for those. I guess maybe because of figs. Lego only has to be smarter than the dumbest people who are willing to pay. Well, Lego, I think that whatever it was, early 2000s, whenever, I can't remember now, but whenever they did the architecture, when that started. So that's when they figured out that they could charge AFOLs triple the price, double the price for the same amount of pieces they sell to kids. So that's when that happened. So that's when that trek to, we're going to make modulars and then, pull as many as adults in. And then, of course, they got the adults. Welcome to the great, right? So I think, especially with the Death Star, but I think that it was already on the horizon with the UCS Falcon, some of these Harry Potter sets, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, there's another level of adult that we need to try and tap into. People that have like more money, or people that don't have kids, or whatever. And I think and I'm speaking in generalities, I would say probably Gen Xers, even young Gen Xers like me, Zillennials, if you want to call them, or whatever. Most of us kind of had kids, so they could still tap into us. But I think they found this market of millennials that don't have kids, or just have a really good career, so to speak, or something. You know what I mean? Just people that somehow have extra income. And fuck a doodle do they have extra income? Because I'm like, God damn, like I make some pretty good money, man. And I'm like, that's a lot of fucking Lego. And I'm not talking about Duck Brick and his dumbass fucking, look at my $7,000 Lego haul. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking put it back in your pants, man. Dude, I'm too lazy to do it probably, but like somebody else should make a parody video of like, look at my $50,000 Lego haul. Fucking just bling out. Just decked out in diamonds and shit. I get the rarity, but I still won't spend more than 30 for a fig that can crack and lose value if the air conditioner is too low. Yeah, it's pretty rare. I've gone over. I mean, I went over. I bought Darth Revan, which I got for a really good deal. And then I think Sabine. I can't remember what I paid for Sabine, but it wasn't cheap. So there's been a couple that I've like paid some money for. It just depends on what it is. And the Sabine I turned around and sold. $50,000 a couple of smart bricks. Right. All right, let's get into some more rants, guys. I only had a few more to get to, and I didn't want to do a super long Xtra Fury tonight. So, okay, this Nightmare Fuel. Yeah. I appreciate that it's coming out of Bugs is coming out of the hole. I kind of went in on Good Morning Brick Roll. I talked about this. I've never really been a Bugs Bunny fan. I think I appreciate him a little bit more now that I've gotten older. But my biggest thing I was telling people though is, why can't bees get respect, man? Like what's going on with this guy? What's going on with this bee? Like, just put some respect on the bee, you know? And, it blows my mind. They haven't done a really cool bee set. They've done that dumbass praying mantis and that fucking beetle. Fucking everybody says bees are like fucking most important goddamn creatures on the planet or some shit, And people need to understand bees are not the only thing that pollinate, by the way. Like, they shouldn't be just getting all that credit. Anyways, moving on. Best Buy shoppers say the retailer inflated reference prices on big ticket items to create the illusion of massive savings. Really? Who does that remind you of? Best Buy may have shown fake original prices on major purchases to make discounts seem better than they really were. Man, oh man. That is some fucked up shit, dude. Yeah, because I said fuck Target, man. Why in the fuck? And I know this is going to be, I'm going to say this loosely because I feel like Lego is kind of ripping us off, you know what I mean? But just hear me out. If a business is going to literally, blatantly rip me off, and it's not even just about ripping me off, because it's not like they did it behind your back or anything. They literally think you're so fucking stupid that none of us were going to catch any of this shit or notice. Fuck you, Target. I'll be a motherfucker if you ever get another one of my goddamn dollars again. 2026 is gonna be the year of the band, baby. Because I ain't buying nothing from fucking the Bricklink designer program anymore. I still buy stuff from the stores, you know what I mean? But like, fuck the designer program. Fuck Target. Even though I might have to get those CMS. Fuck. I don't know. Anyways. Wasp actually pollinate. I learned last year. Ah, interesting. Interesting. What's Mayo talking about? OpenAI uses the Oracle system powered by microchips. What if Lego tells Land to hype up BDP or something? I'm just spitballing. That's a big argument, though, man. That's a lot to say. That Bugs Bunny needs to know more FUD. With the shotgun? I'm hunting rabbit. Blower's cramp. Yeah, there's a few different things I was thinking of, but exactly. More of a Daffy Duck guy myself. By the way, man, Daffy Duck's fucking lunatic laugh is the best thing ever. Sorry, I'm kind of going through the comments here real quick. Oh yeah, Studley, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Walmart has been doing that too. In fact, I'd even argue that it's worse with them due to the resellers. Well, I'd have to see what you mean, Smokey, because I haven't seen, them specifically do that. I've seen the resellers, and fuck them. I mean, that's. I almost feel like, like Lego, I mean, not Lego, but Walmart shouldn't even allow that shit. But I don't think they even realize, like, oh, that's way too expensive for that set or whatever. So I think they're just like, well, use your own judgment. As long as there's like no, like you bought something and they don't send it to you, that's a totally different story. Liam, what's up? How you doing? Roadrunner would be awesome. I agree. You fucking kidding me, man. Gonna ban the band? Is that what we're trying to say? Gonna ban the band? You guys are so silly. You're so fucking silly. Well, I'm trying to think of the last time I fucking even shopped at Best Buy. Fuck them. When your mom says Star Wars is for kids, but you find a pink lightsaber under her bed. Yeah. She's down with the Force. Hold on a minute. There we go. Yeah, baby. Wield that lightsaber. I just wanted to say, I know this is a meme. I just don't fucking care about Jelly Roll. I don't get him. I don't get it. I'm like, what are you? What are you doing? Like, are you a country singer? Are you like a biker? Are you a gangster? Are you a rapper? Like, what the fuck are you, man? I'm just saying. Just saying, guys. And you know what? I don't give a fuck if that sounded mean. Big Jelly Roll gives a fuck about me? He look at me and be like, what's up, Four Eyes? I'll be like, bitch, I don't need my fucking glasses. I can still see you. You just look fuzzy. Put these back on. Thanks, Britt. I appreciate you. Very, very much. Yeah. All right. Moving on. We've got like, I think one or two rants left, man. We're getting there. Oh, the moment comic fans went fucking nuclear is so effing cool. Meh. Vision did it first. Which, as much as I did love that scene from, Cap lifting that hammer like that and doing like it was magical. It was magical. I felt that shit. Got goosebumps. But yeah, technically Vision did it first. But I do remember at the theater when Vision picked up Thor's, or like when Vision was handing Thor his hammer, everybody like gasped in the theater. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. All right, you guys ready for this last rant? Hold on, man. Hold on. You guys ready for this last rant? Because it's a fucking doozy. You know, I'm not that popular, but I get some friend requests, you know, just randomly. And a lot of times those random friend requests, I look at their page, you know, I might see if like any of maybe my friends, you guys, whatever, might be following them or something like that. But like sometimes I'll look at their page and I'm like, clearly they don't know what Pure Ant Fury is, or they have not watched it. So I'm sure the person I'm about to show you is a very sweet woman. But I'm like, yeah, she must not watch Pure Ant Fury. Because goddamn. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, what? Your passion for Lego. Oh, shit. You did have some Lego sets. Okay. You guys, this is ridiculous. It's too much. It's too much, man. I mean, guys, again, she might be sweet. Okay? I don't know. I don't fucking care. When I rant about people, I don't fucking rant about like them as people. I rant about what I see on the goddamn internet. And right now I'm seeing 2 gigantic Lego sets. Do you think this is about Lego content? It's too much. Anna, Anna, look, who knows? Maybe Anna's going to see this. Okay. Anna, I'm going to come back and check your page in a couple weeks. And I promise I will praise the hell out of you and promote your page if you cover these fuckers up. And look, they're huge. So I'm not saying you got to like fucking wear a turtleneck. I'm not saying that. But there's a word we like to use called self-control. So yeah, guys, I'm like, do I follow Anna? I mean, an absolutely hilarious set of gift purchases. Dude, that's great. That's great. It's so funny. It's just so funny. Yeah, man. Because look, I always say, man, I don't care what any of these women or men, if you whatever, you know what I mean? Like showing off your body, getting money and stuff like that, man. Yeah, go get your hustle on, right? I'm just like, yeah, just not doing the fucking Lego community. I can't just Go do your OnlyFans. Like, I don't know, man. It just seems really disingenuous. That's all. I mean, think about it, guys. This probably isn't the best comparison because I know men and women are different creatures, you know? And I'm like, imagine if I just was streaming with my balls hanging out. And then imagine even more if you guys commented about it. I'm like, excuse me? The fuck? Now, I do want to make some clarifications on something because I am going to be somewhat of a hypocrite. I have been working out, been working on myself. And yeah, when I'm at the place I feel like I want to be, I'm probably going to show myself off. No, I'm not going to go all full fucking Chippendales and shit. At best, I might put something on a thumbnail. But no, I'm not going to like use it to get views. I feel like it's not necessarily clickbait because she's not hiding them. So, you know, you're getting a show. Anyways. I know, man. These kids are like, what are you talking about, Hive? We love big titties. We love big titties and talking bricks. And we're about out of talking bricks. Simps need to go. They make real men look bad. They really do, man. They really fucking do. And I just don't get it. Dude, the fucking world is at your fingertips. Just go to Pornhub. You'll be okay. Or do what we had to do when we were young. Look at them. They don't even make magazines anymore. Use your imagination. You'll be okay. Yeah. I'm so tired of non-Lego fans using their body. Look, it's not even just Lego either. So one of the unfortunate things, one of the hits I take for, you know, Pure Ant Fury and shit is because obviously it starts off slow. I see Riley Rex. I'm like, well, goddamn, I'm going to have to rant about that. But since I fucking clicked on it, the algorithm's like, ooh, Hive, you must love Riley Rex. Let's show you some more fucking thirst traps. Oh my god damn it, man. Fucking dodging them and shit. There was one, I don't know, it was a few weeks ago I ranted about it. Not even fucking Lego. It was like Harry Potter. And I shit you not, man. I don't think she really had the wand up her fucking cooch. But she had it up something. Because she pulled it out of nowhere under her dress. And I just saw another one. Thank you, algorithm. She must be holding it in her ass crack. Because she's got like the short fucking school Harry Potter dress on, right? And she just pulls the fucking wand out. She didn't have it in her hand. Pulled. I'm like, wash your hands. You're gonna get fucking pink eye or something, man. Fucking. Ugh. For crying out loud, dude. Those elephant trunks. Damn, man. Dude, how would it. Look, I get it can be funny. Like if you're watching a comedy and somebody did, like you'd be like, "Ah, that's pretty fucking funny, right?" But and look, I could be wrong, but I feel is any woman gonna take you seriously if you walk in with fucking elephant fucking underoos and your dick is in its trunk? Like, dude, I guess if you're like the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy or some shit, man, like she can laugh and yeah, she'd still be like, "Oh, I still want to fuck you." But I just feel like they'd fucking laugh at you. Like you might as well walk out there with like fucking Snoopy fucking underwear on or some shit, man. And look, I'm not talking about fucking pajamas. Okay? It's fine if you got Star Wars pajamas. I got Star Wars pajamas. I got a Star Wars robe. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking nerd. But not when it comes to my fucking dick. Like, we're not having fucking lightsaber battles or crossing the fucking streams, man. Algorithm confessions. Dude, that would be a great fucking show, wouldn't it? Just go through people's algorithms and see what the fuck comes up. What you say? The Instagram algorithm is ruthless. You hover over a post for more than a second and they start shoveling that itch down your throat. Yeah, not only that, and by the way, you can say shit if you want, Clever Pig. I mean, if you don't want to for your own reason, that's fine. But don't think like, oh man, I don't want to cuss on a stream. Yeah. And of course, we already all know this, but it's just still eerie when you talk about something. And then like 5 minutes later, you're like, open your phone and you got an ad for whatever the fuck you talked about. And it's like, oh shit. How'd that happen? What? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, hey, what's up? B Brick Builds. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. I've had serious indigestion, man. I'm starting to sound like fucking Rick from Rick and Morty, if you don't know what I'm talking about. I do want to say shit. Oh, yeah, that's why Pure and Fury is so great, because you can say that stuff here. Like, not everything, but you can say, well, most things, maybe. I don't know. Even me, sometimes I'm like, should I use that word? Because, like, look, I understand language can inflict emotions within you sometimes, you know, depending on what it is. But if you're going to talk about a woman's private parts, you know what I mean? Which it comes up from time to time. What am I supposed to say? Do I do it like, I put out a poll and ask you guys? It's fucking... What are we calling vaginas? What are we calling vajayjays? Because I feel like pussy is too cliche. And I reserve cunt for when someone's being a real fucking cunt. I don't know. What's on the rant agenda tonight? Well, shit, man. I'm actually wrapping it up. I ranted about the last thing. It was giant titties. Dude, that's another thing, man, that thirst traps are really fucking pissing me off about. I don't like ranting about fucking titties. I mean, were those a little much? Yes. Yeah, unleash the fury. Well, guys, I think that's about it. That was the Xtra Fury. That was the handful of things I just didn't get to on Pure Rant Fury. But I got a long day tomorrow. I gotta go to Pennsylvania, man. I'm gonna be going to Jersey pretty soon. I'll be spreading myself all over the place, man. Virginia, DC, Maryland, Pennsylvania. Be going to Jersey. My coworker, he went to Brooklyn. I was like, God dang, man, Brooklyn. That's a good drive. Oh no, man, don't be sorry. You were here exactly when you're supposed to be. You can watch a replay if you want, man. There's all kinds of shenanigans. I was talking a lot of shit. Maybe we could use that one girl for the disclaimer. Fuck it. Maybe I should, right? Maybe instead of pulling that wand out of her fucking cooch or ass, I don't know. Again, I don't know where it came from. She could pull out a disclaimer. And I know exactly what the disclaimer should be. Just pull a big middle finger out of that ass. Slapshot Bricks. Hey, Pennsylvania's too bad. No, man. Pennsylvania's cool. Look, man. I'll be quite honest with you. I don't know if there's a state I don't really like. I like some other states better. And I'm not talking about a city. I'm just talking about a state. There are a few that are pretty fucking boring, but peaceful. But no, man, Pennsylvania's, man, it's cool. A lot of fucking deer. A lot of deer. Well, guys, I think that's it. Wait, unless you guys got some more comments. What do you got going on here, man? One of the top replays to a Riley Rex Lego bait reel is Christ is King. That's the anti-Simpsons response. Oh. I don't bring religion into it. Connecticut, the worst. Don't they have nice houses in Connecticut? Isn't that a snooty state? For a period of time, I swear everybody I met from fucking Massachusetts just thought their shit didn't stink, man. I don't know why. But it hasn't been like that in probably fucking 2 decades. I've been through North Dakota, and no disrespect, but why does that even exist? Like, that place should even exist. Yeah, the Dakotas, they're pretty boring. Look, I'm sure if I thought about it, I'd be like, nah, fuck that state. But traffic is also awful. We always get stuck in Connecticut traffic no matter what time of the year. Well, you know, I was joking around about this the other night. Every time I bring up traffic, fucking Chai pops up. Like, you don't know anything about traffic. LA traffic. But our good friend No More Bricks, Mr. Harold, was in LA. He lived there, and then he moved to Virginia, Northern Virginia area. I don't know exactly where, but he might have told me, but I forgot. But he talks about because I've had to drive down there for work and stuff recently. Like, it's a new thing now. It's one, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck with this traffic, dude? Like, it's way worse than Maryland, like Baltimore traffic. And I think it's because it's a combination of, because it's like 495. So it's like a combination of Virginia and DC. Fucking. Dude, for a period of time when I lived in Key West, Florida, I mean, I was young. I was like 18, 19, 20, 21, something like that. At least that pocket of time I lived in Key West. I just rode a bike everywhere. I didn't even have a vehicle. I just literally fucking, like, I had a bunch of bikes get stolen, but I never bought like expensive ones. But yeah, man, just rode a bike everywhere. It was so surreal. You know how much time we waste driving to work? A lot. Just don't drive through red lights. I don't. But I will say there is this very weird frame of time when a light turns yellow and you're like, fuck. Because you're right at this area where it's like, it's too late to kind of stop, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to run a red light if I keep going. Yeah. Those are weird times on the road. It's like when you're sneezing. You ever like fucking crazy sneeze when you're driving? Fuck, dude. Just fucking Jesus, take the wheel. Because I can't fucking just slam on the fucking brakes. But I'm fucking half blind because I'm sneezing constantly. Thanks for the Xtra Fury Hive. Hey, man. You're very welcome. Okay, you guys. I'll see you on Friday. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, everybody.